Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised, we're going to do this fish finder install on the Old Town Sportsman 106 PDL. Real quick, I want to go over some of the tools you're going to need up front. Phillips head screwdriver. For the mounting hardware fasteners that I have, I need 11/32 wrench. Your type of fastening tools may differ with whatever size fasteners you're using, obviously. For the through-hole grommets, I needed a 1 3/8 bit and of course a drill to make that hole for the through-hole grommets. I have a ram mount for the fish finder, and if you are going to use a rail system mount, you can order those ball mounts that connect to the ram mount. Just make sure you get the right size. I've made that mistake before and had a ram mount with the wrong size ball. I've got all the parts to the fish finder, transducer, the mounting equipment, the head unit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and flip the kayak over. It comes with a prefabricated transducer mount. So stay with me and watch how simple this install is. So as discussed in the previous video, here's the mounting bracket for your transducer. It has 2 screws holding it in, so we're going to take these off and we'll mount the transducer to this piece and then reinstall. It's pretty much that simple. Follow the directions for whatever type mount you have for your particular transducer. Mine's just 2 screws, so it's as simple as that. So guys, as you can see how I'm actually going to mount this, I'm actually going to be mounting the bracket that came with the Hummingbird transducer upside down because I feel like it's going to give a lower profile and still be in the water enough to give me a good read. So I'm going to go ahead and thread my cable through. And you guys will get to see what I'm going to do with this cable. And then here, I'm just going to mount like so. I'll go ahead and snap it in place. We'll leave that loose just for any adjustments or anything. I'm going to flip it over and you'll see what we're going to do with that power cable and the waterproof grommets. So guys, as you can see, we've got the kayak flipped back over. I've centered out where I'm going to make my hole for the cable to actually run into this compartment, and that's where I'm going to mount my battery at. I've put some tape over it to try to keep any kind of paint from chipping or any of the composite from cracking. So yeah, here goes the scary part. All right, guys, so once you've smoothed out the face of this hole, I wish that hole would have came out a little cleaner. Then we're going to go ahead and route our cord for the transducer through the hole so we can clean up some of these wires that are hanging out. And there we have the transducer installed. Guys, same thing for the wiring for the head unit mount is going to come through right here. Let's get this hole cleaned up a little bit. I'll vacuum up some of the shavings. All right, now that we've got this hole drilled, I want to go ahead and slide the locking nut onto this cable, and I'm going to run it up through. I'm going to drop my gasket over top of it. And I'm going to take the power cable for the head unit and I'm going to run it down through the gasket and through the hole into this compartment. Then I'm going to install both wires into the through hull rubber seal, like so. Try to get the same amount here. Alright, I'm going to take the actual through hull fitting and press this rubber seal inside there. I'll try to get a good seat. And we're going to drop down through the hole with the actual fitting, like so. We're going to find the locking nut and the power cord for the head unit, and I am going to run that through the locking nut along with the cord for the transducer, and then we're going to get ready to lock this thing in place. Then once I get my ram mount for here, this is where I'm actually going to mount the actual head unit. All right, guys, we're getting down to the final parts of this install. Before I continue, I wanted to point out a couple things that I purchased here. These through-hole grommets came from Wilderness Systems. It's really good product. They seem to seal very well and real easy to install. And I ordered this ball track mount through OC Mounts. Now let's get on with getting this battery installed and getting this fish finder hooked up. I've built up this little rubber platform for the battery to mount to, and I'll run a strap around to hold it in place. And as you can also see, I've crimped on some spade connectors to slide onto the battery terminal. So let's get those put on. All right. And now to getting the ram mount. We'll just put that there for now until we find out if that's where we're going to want to keep it, or if we're going to move it, or how we'll actually position it. Get this plugged in here. Snug these down just a little bit. And there we go. Simple as that. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys was I did this DIY rod holder that I found on True the Fisherman's channel. Very easy to build, and it's actually pretty stable and just slides in and out of the rod holders that actually came with the pre-installed in the kayak. So yeah, if you like this idea, go to his channel and check it out. That's True the Fisherman. Very, very easy to install, build, and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps somebody. Give it thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you.